I was lying. I just jumped on. I knew it, yo. Yo, he gonna take that for his win. You ain't say that, dog. He had his screenshot ready.
Yeah, he was
That's
ready.
probably
Yeah,
an old ass
video.
screenshot. I probably from earlier to today. He probably sent that shit and was ready to put that shit up. Yo, niggas is funny as hell.
I just put the broadcast up.
So getting a box of shame.
Box of shame.
Alright, let me go on YouTube. Put that shit on the.
I'm gonna try doing dirty for that one.
I'm ready to put you on the big screen, niggas. Don't let me down.
Let's play.
Yo, our voices is on there, nigga. Got me out here.
Oh shit.
Because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Right back to Sanders on first down. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his third touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Sure.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Dang. Look at Bob and
We'll
Weed.
take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yeah. My headphone, I can't even hear shit now.
They'll
That's
start
some
on the
bullshit.
ground with Barber. And he's going to his own 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
To throw on second down, Costello, and he finds Austin complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
We have a rainy game in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania with the NFC East. 2 of the buttest teams in the NFL playing for bragging rights of being better, being taller than the other midget.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
This game could come down to who the buttest of the buttest.
2nd and 6. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. Mark 20, Mark 20, Mark 20. It's going to be a long day.
This game could come down to
On first down, Costello going up top.
Oh,
And it's
he falls for the okie doke. The simple out route.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
Only
open up the
elementary
defense
people,
a little bit, loosen them up,
children
have
fall
back
for
on
that
their
route.
heels.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Clearly, this is a blitz.
On second down, Barber. And he'll only get a yard, maybe
Oh,
two.
the long ball. Chicks love the long ball. The simple out route. Elementary people, children fall for that route. Clearly, this is a blitz. Oh, the long ball. Chicks love the long ball.
Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
From the gun, Costello. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
The defense seems to be prone to fall for the out route at any given time.
Hey, Delta. Rip left. Hey, 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Man out. Hey, 2 draw Corker. Ready?
This should be your one.
First and 10.
Up the middle.
Costello.
But no, it's a crossing pattern.
Too tough to hold on to that one.
And
It's
often
second
takes
down.
Eagle territory.
Defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check. Cross. Recon. 132 fighter.
To throw again. Costello. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Got it. 52, Mike, 52. Here we go, D. 80 weapon. Hey, box truck.
2nd and 10. Quarterback checks to the receivers, hot routes, drops back, delivers a bullet for the 20th out route in a row that the Eagles seem to have no answer for.
You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't
Clearly,
he? Really does,
if there was a chink in their armor, you would think they would have figured it out by
I don't
now.
think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Oh, another out route. It's just plain embarrassing to watch one team fall for the out route so many times in one drive. Some would say it's almost impossible. But in Philadelphia, this is reality.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here.
It's just plain embarrassing to watch one team
operating from the gun. Costello to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
15-play drive with 14 out of 15 were out routes.
You know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal.
Play drive with 14 out of 15 were out routes.
Is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Take 4, take 4.
They'll run with Sanders.
I guess this is an unofficial stoppage of play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that
I'm
was
going
swallowed up because when they're
head to the locker room early.
Defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To anyone tuning in watching this game, welcome to Philadelphia, PA, where it's Oscar the Grouch, trash, versus Builder Bob, trash.
Good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground.
This game is brought to you by Waste Management.
No room to find to get upfield.
You trash it, we get it.
Sanders, and he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. First and 10 at the 43-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs."
Terrible lane.
The first down. They love being physical.
The run selection of the lanes are horrific.
Throwing on first down, London. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And now the drive starts with the completion out to the right. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never
if ever there was a time to not throw the ball, that would have been it.
Hey, Haywood! Mike 20. Here we go. Mike 20. Let's go, D. Hey, Mike 20, Mike. Get it.
Off the play fake. Costello, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Watch the shit. Hey, Orbit.
So much clock is being burned to pick the play that's probably going to get nowhere.
From the gun.
Yes,
Costello.
exactly.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game. We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Sanders. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 46 yards. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
On first down, Branch. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. 10 yards. Watch the curve. So Mike's number 1,
2nd and 3. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety creeping. He's coming. Double up.
On third down. They turn to Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Costello. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Costello into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Throwing to start the drive. London. They'll get this into the hands of Hodge. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
We got this.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Once again, it's Barber. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Whip, 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 whip. Pilot, 64, whip.
On first down, Costello. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Get wide. 36, 36. Deuce, 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 deuce. Check the backer, check the backer. Go. Now.
They'll run here with Barber. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Wrap it, wrap it. Wrap it, wrap it. Check 99, check 99. Hard, hard. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, Alpha.
They'll stay on the ground with Barber, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
61, matchbox, white. Mike 20, Mike 20. Danny. Buzz. Get it.
Back to throw. Costello. He wants it all for the end. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. The extra point up and good. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. The Sanders has got it complete. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders, and he'll get this down only to the 18. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, London. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Watch 15, Mike 15. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Check, check, check.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Agholor. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check, 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 check. Hey, Zoo.
2nd and 9 now. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
Hey, Echo. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash.
On 1st and 10, Costello. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play.
We'll go 25 to Mike. They're going to need some therapy after this.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. 5.
Throwing on first down. Costello looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Check 43.
On second down now, Branch. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
So Mike's going to check. You're right.
Looking to throw. London throwing the out route incomplete. That's Payne. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to second and 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Second and 4. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Watch one. Tight down. There you go. Mike one. 3 bucks.
Back to throw. London. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 46.
Nice pick.
2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
You think you gonna get this? Kill. Any weapon.
2nd and 2. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Looking to throw. Costello completes it to Austin. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Everyone, Mike 20, Mike, let's go.
On first down, Costello. He's going to loft one. Deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. A big pickup of 38.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Bravo.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
General West.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. All day, dog. Everyone, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's go, tackle, let's go.
Get.
Operating from the gun, Costello. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Let it run, and it's picked. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And oh, it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Alert 3, alert 3. Watch twist, watch twist.
They'll keep it on the ground. Branch, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check, 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 check. Check 52. Say, say, say. Watch, switch, watch, switch, watch, switch.
Here's Sanders. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Got it. We'll go 25. Hey, nice 7. And 25 to Mike. We'll go 25 to Mike. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And some room to work. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Safety crit. Check 24. Check 24. Chance.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Throwing it on 3rd and long. London. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 14, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish.